friends, welcome again to my channel. Today we are making keto low carb sweet oat cake. Alright, let's get back to our ingredients. Over here I have the ground cinnamon and the alcohol free vanilla extract. I have coconut milk. This is organic coconut milk and the coconut oil, and I'm just going to go ahead and melt it before we start the process. And the next one is our egg. You can take white or brown eggs. And over here is our oat flour. This is a gluten-free oat flour from Bob's Red Mill. And of course our stevia, because this is a low carb diet, we don't want to use any kind of coconut sugar that's going to really hype the sugar and add your weight. So, and then the last one is the Celtic salt over here. You can use any salt of your choice. Even Himalayan pink salt is a great idea with a very good source of minerals. And let's get started. Right, let's mix our wet ingredients first, and in the meanwhile I have melted my coconut oil over here, and then I have my egg. Let's break the egg, and definitely I'm going to use a hand blender for this recipe. And I'm adding my coconut oil, and I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick froth, quick whisk. Okay, as you can see, it's really frothy over here, and I'm just going to add my coconut milk. There you go. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla, just for our flavor. And then I'm just going to whisk it really well. Alright. If you go too fast, it's going to make a mess that like it did over here. You want to make sure that you don't whisk on high speed. It may have to be a low speed. If not, it's going to mess up your kitchen. And the next thing I'm going to add is our oat flour. I'm just going to add very slowly. We don't want it to be very thick. We want to play it around. At this point, I'm using my spoon just to blend it in. Make sure it is lump free. By the way, guys, this is gluten-free oat flour. Alright, I'm going to add more. And now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of stevia. I don't have a measuring spoon, but if you do have a measuring spoon, definitely use the measuring spoon to add 3 tablespoons. You can even add up to 4 or 5 tablespoons if you want it really sweet. And I'm adding my salt, just a pinch of salt for the baking need. And then I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon for our flavor here. And I'm going to give it a good blend. Cake batter is still lumpy, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the hand blender. Slowly, not on high speed but on low speed. Alright, now it's extremely lump free. It's very it's well blended here, and I have greased my pumpkin cups. I have 2 cups here, and I'm just going to make a cake out of it. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in. Just half of it. You don't want to fill it full, you just need a half, so when it bubbles up, it will be a beautiful cake that rises up. Just going to go ahead and wipe the sides. Alright, it's getting ready to go in my microwave for 1.5 minutes. Alright friends, our keto low carb oat cake is ready. It's a sweet oat cake by the way, and here we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my homemade chocolate syrup, and I'm just going to pour it on top so it will be extra sweet, and it adds in a great flavor and a topping for us to eat at any time of the day, because it has oats and I would rather use it in the morning. But if I'm going to use it in the morning, if I'm going to taste it in the morning, I'm not going to use any chocolate syrup because it becomes a little sugary for me. But if you are on a really low carb and you cannot have any sugar or anything, but this chocolate syrup, I do have my recipe, definitely look into the recipe. But over here it's just coconut oil and cocoa powder, so it doesn't have much of the carb that you might be worried about. And I'm just going to take my knife and I'm just going to stir it a little bit, because I just took it out of the freezer. I keep it in my fridge or freezer, and I'm just going to melt it a little bit, and I am going to paste it, and I'll be back. Here we go. Here is my chocolate syrup. I'm just going to go ahead and make it a good topping on top. This is so delicious, smells so good. You can even paste it on the side, just like a chocolate cake in here. And this is so easy to make, the chocolate syrup. If you have not made it yourself homemade, you should definitely try it. It has very less calories, and you don't have to even worry about the artificial colors, flavors, or any added chemicals in there. And look at the way it is melting. Just like one of those Cinnabons. Okay, here we go guys. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this, and definitely keep posting your comments, and I'll see you in the next video.